What's up guys, Josh, aka Savage Hydra here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. I know last time I said we'd explore the depths, but I thought I'd run a couple of errands beforehand, because we're going to go to Blighttown, sorry, we've cleared the depths. Um, there's a couple of errands that I thought I'd try and run beforehand, one of those being, I went back to Firelink and bought, with current inventory, a couple of new pyromancies, Iron Flesh and Flash Sweat. Flash Sweat is somewhat important, and that's why I've actually got it equipped in our attunement slots. Right there. Because we're going for a quality build for this playthrough, rather than like a strength or a dex build. So I thought I'd try and go out and get a very good quality weapon. And that just so happens to be on the bridge under this dragon. So, with my Pyromancy Flame and my Flash Sweat, I hope to be able to survive fire. Okay, that still does a huge amount of damage. That's a little bit nicer. Please let me through. No. Yes. Haha. I have a bonfire here, which I'm not sure why I can't light it. I'm just going to open this gate. Is that dragon going to fly away? That's the question. A couple of minor hollows out here to kill. There's a broken statue here. And the dragon is gone. I'm hoping that means that we can kindle this bonfire. Not kindle, just light it. There we go, we can light this bonfire. And rest. But one of these item drops that are left at this side of the bridge is something called a claymore. I've not actually really used it before, but I thought I'd try and give it a go. So you can pick up these weapons. There's the claymore. Got a hollow soldier shield. And a soul of a nameless soldier. But Flash Sweat basically gives you a lot of fire resistance for a short duration. So we were able to survive a lot more of that fire damage than we should have been able to. But otherwise, I am going to head back to the bonfire. And probably get... Oh, hello. Well. This is certainly curious. Let's see what happens if we quit the game. I'm hoping that we start back on flat land. There we go, at the top of this ladder. Okay, I'm going to go down this ladder slowly. And hopefully not fall through the floor. That was certainly strange. Never had that happen to me ever. So, that was an experience, to say the least. But I'm just going to head back to the bonfire, and I'm probably going to go back to Andre, because now we have the claymore. Actually, can we even equip the claymore? That is the question. There's the claymore. Stats. Oh, we've got plenty of stats. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at the claymore. It's a nice big sword. Swing. Swing. Apparently, the one-handed strong attack, which would normally be like a charge up and sweep, is a strong thrust. Which, actually, I quite like the look of that. I think we're going to upgrade this weapon as well. So that's why I'm going to take this weapon back to Andre and upgrade it a little bit with what we have. I have no idea what's going on. Why is that dragon making such a ruckus? I got no idea what's going on. Well, I'll just meet you guys back at Andre. So we're back at the Undead Parish bonfire. I'm going to go down to and speak to Andre. And he'll, because we have the embers to give him, he'll give us some dialogue, so I'll let him speak.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Okay.
I'm seeing you there. Be careful out there.
Okay. Did I already give him the embers? I can't remember. I must have already given him the embers. Well, okay.
Well,
we also have the repair box, don't we? We also have the smith box, don't we? Do we have the smith box? Because if we had the smith box, coming back to Andre was pointless. We have the smith box. Okay, so we don't even need to go to Andre. That will actually no, we do because I need to buy Titanite shards. Okay, that's fine.
well,
Purchase item, Titanite shard. Buy 5.
oi, where are you off to?
And then we can reinforce weapon, claymore. That costs. Ooh, damn. So now is as good a time as any to use our souls. Well, I want to get this claymore up as high as possible so that it's actually doing damage comparable to our club. Otherwise, having it is kind of pointless. So we need 3 Titanite shards. Which is easily purchasable from Andre. Three Titanite shards. And we'll just reinforce it with Andre because he's here. And also because we can go to modify equipment and take our claymore to +6. So we now have a fairly strong claymore. Unfortunately, the claymore is a little bit heavier than the club, so we are mid-rolling. But that's not too big of a deal for Blighttown, and you'll see why when we're down there. But I think I'll just kill the guys that are up here, just so you can see the claymore in the light, rather than down in Blighttown where it's going to be dark, you're not really able to see much. So we've got our swing. It's got quite a nice wide swing, quite a decent reach. And it swings right all the way around, so it's going to be quite nice. And let's go for the strong attack. Ugh. So it's quite a strong, quite a fast, strong attack compared to other weapons. So I think I actually really like the claymore. I've never really used it before, but I think I quite like it. But I think for now that means I'm gonna have to rush down and see you guys back at the entrance to Blighttown. Actually, there's something we should probably look at on the way. If we remember back to Darkroot Garden and those plant creatures, they dropped the moss clumps. Now, the moss clumps are going to be important for Blighttown because Blighttown is full of things that will poison us, and also toxic. And this person here can actually sell us some moss clumps. So I'm going to take one, just because that's all I can afford. So I do have, let's have a look, how many? I've got 4 purple moss clumps and 3 blooming purple moss clumps. That should be okay for now. Enemies do drop some in Blighttown, but it's just kind of, the more important one for now is having the blooming ones. And I wouldn't risk using them very early on. Kind of get yourself adjusted to the area beforehand, because otherwise you're just going to waste them and then get toxic again, and then get toxic again, and it's just going to end up eating up your consumable items. You can go and farm for them by just going into Darkroot and just resting at the bonfire, continuously killing the plant guys. But I don't feel like I'm going to need to do that. And there is one thing you can do down here in the depths to make things a bit easier. The main one being, once these guys are leashed to you, just anything that leashes to you, kill it. But once there's nothing leashed to you, you can just literally walk down here, drop through, and that's like a nice little one-way shortcut. So it turns out that I wasn't going to meet you guys at Blighttown. I'm just going to walk us there. Oh dear, that was a mistake. I forgot it's difficult to get through this way on them, but running back is much easier. So I'm just going to clear out these guys. With our combustion, that we've learnt is highly effective against slime. Unfortunately, these guys aren't actually dropping anything, which is slightly annoying, because it'd be nice to see them drop the items that I want them to. But such is the RNG. I mean, with 4 humanity as well, it's surprising to me that they're not dropping anything at all. But such is life. I don't know if I explained before, but when you have a high humanity stat, up to about 10, it does increase the drop rate of items from enemies that you defeat. Okay, so we got some clipping there. But we're just going to go back down to Blighttown. Deal with all these guys. And before we head into Blighttown, I think it's definitely like the next bonfire that I'd like to say to stop at is a fair while away in terms of how long it's going to take. It's not far distance-wise, that much. but it's Blighttown is an ordeal in itself. So I think I am definitely going to leave it off here, and next time we will most certainly be dealing with Blighttown.